It was already dark when Johnny Mayhem made his way swiftly across the quadrangle fronting on the glass-walled skyscraper, which was Galactic League headquarters on Macomb, Sirius's fifth planet. He would be glad to leave Macomb, he thought. Even as Frontier Worlds went, it was a bleak, desolate place. He shrugged as he entered the building. It did not matter. He would go wherever they sent him next. A small, thin Macombian in the lobby recognized him. All the Macombians seemed small and thin, for the cold, bare world could not nurture more robust individuals. Old Angus Macomb, as Johnny remembered it, had gone out planet hunting far in the rear of the main stream of colonization. The result was the mean little world which bore his name, Macomb. The Macombian in the lobby said, "You're Johnny Mayhem, ain't you? I seen you breaking up the riot over at Center City. I want to shake your hand, sir. I'm for the League myself." Johnny shook hands mechanically and kept walking. That was very bad, he thought. He had to hurry. This Macombian was for the League, but most of them weren't. Not yet. After what had happened at Center City, they would come here looking for him with blood in their eyes. Provided the Macombian who had recognized him talked. He would. They always did. When you meet a legend face to face, you have to tell people. Johnny smiled bitterly and let the vac lift whisk him to the top floor of the skyscraper. "The League Firstman, please," Johnny told the receptionist. She was a tall, blonde, good-looking girl who could never have been born Macomb, on Anderson, probably, the second Syrian planet. "He never sees anyone without an appointment, sir." She was careful to be courteous but not subservient, Johnny noticed. The hallmark of the League, spread thin like the redcoats of ancient Earth tradition, but not spread as thin as Johnny Mayhem. Now, it did not matter. He would never walk out of the office. Here in the League building, he could reveal his identity. "I am Johnny Mayhem," he said quietly. The half-dozen Macombians looked up as if someone had suddenly announced the coming of God. Or Satan. "That's different, sir," the blonde girl from Anderson said. The simple announcement of his name had peeled off her poise like a thin veneer. She seemed nervous and awed. Women always reacted that way to Johnny Mayhem, the living, breathing legend. Look, but don't touch. It was flattering, but hardly rewarding in other ways. "You may go right in, sir," the blonde girl said. The 6 Macombians stared at him until he went through the archway beyond the receptionist's desk to the door marked Austin Harmony, Galactic League Firstman. Harmony was a big, heavy man with puffy gray smudges under his eyes, plenty of Benzedrine, but not enough sleep. As a League Firstman on a backward planet, he would be lucky if he got 4 hours a day to himself in brief snatches. He was paid well and not expected to live very long. Johnny Mayhem was paid nothing, and whether he was truly alive as other men are alive was a matter scientists have never been able to decide. Harmony pushed aside a plastic file folder and stared at Johnny over a bridge he made with his big hands. "What do you want?" he said. "I don't recall any appointments for this hour." "I am Mayhem," Johnny said. "You are to call the hub at once and tell them I'm here." He looked at his chrono. "I have exactly 15 more minutes in this body. You can tell them. Then I'll be dead. Tell them my work on Macomb is finished, and I'm ready for a new assignment." "My God! So you're Mayhem! I never expected to see you in the flesh, and that's a fact." "You're the only man on Macomb who can contact the hub, aren't you? I had to come here." "Yes, but—" Harmony let the thought drift. "Mari, you're younger than I expected." "I'm neither young nor old. I am what I am at the moment. I don't know what I'll be like next time." Harmony scowled his disbelief. "Will you really get into a new body? Like a suit of clothes or something?" "Not quite, my friend. Look, I now have less than 14 minutes. In less than 14 minutes, I'll be dead."